See, recording? Oh yeah. Hey guys, how's it going? Just wanted to do a quick video. I wanted to show you my gym that I've been working on. There's the neighborhood. I know, got a mess here. I've been doing a lot of construction projects around the property here. Check it out. I just built that actually. It's a swinging chair frame. I built the frame and I'm like, it needs something. So I'm like, hey, let's put a roof on it. So I put a roof on it. And it's going to hold my little swinging chair. Check it out. I love building shit, you guys. I don't know. I'm pretty good at building. Like, I'm a pretty decent carpenter, especially when it comes to basic framing. Anyway, I put these brackets in here that's going to hold the chair. Check it out. These are rated at 1,500 pounds. I know it's overkill, but anyway, I think I did a pretty good job. Anyway, I'll do a video of the chair hanging on it. I'm going to put it on my deck. I got to stain it still. Took the pellet stove out of the gym. I've got it. I got the heat in there that's operating on a Mr. Cool units. I'm actually surprised how well they work. So this is emergency heat. I'm going to put it in my food storage room. Anyway. Let's go check out the gym. Been working on this. It's a work in progress, but it's turning out pretty cool actually. I lost all my fruit. Damn it. We got that freeze. Everything bloomed too soon because we had such a warm winter. Unfortunately, and then we got one day, one night, it was 29 degrees. It killed all my fruit. Those are all these trees. We got pears, peaches, plums. These are all my plum trees, apples. There will be no fruit this year. That one freeze just took it out, took all my fruit out. So these trees, I mean, these are 5 years old, you guys. These are cottonwoods, cotton list. 5 years old. You can see how big they've gotten, just compared to my truck. Okay, look at this. That's 5 years of growth. If you guys want fast growing trees, cottonwoods is the way to go. Yeah, you guys gotta forgive my mess. I got like, my hell, 20 projects going on. It's ridiculous. It's just, I don't know. I'm kind of weird. I'll start a project and I'll get bored with it, so I'll move on to the next project. And then I get bored with it and I'll move on to the next project. Anyway, I gotta focus. Maybe it's my ADD, I don't know. Anyway, let's check out the gym, you guys. I think everybody should have a gym. So, let's see. All right, going in. Like I said, it's a work in progress, but it's looking really good. Okay, I'll start here. I got my pegboard with all my attachments. All those attachments right there is for my cable machine, which is this one right here. Everything I have, I don't believe in buying shit gym equipment. I mean, just this machine alone, I mean, you're looking at a $10,000 machine, which is, I didn't pay that much. I bought it from a guy up in, up in Sandy or somewhere in that area. But he was selling it for $3,500. So I'm like, dude, I cannot not buy that. You look this up, brand new, you're going to pay almost 10 grand. I shit you not. Cable machine. Anyway, it's really cool. But anyway, those are all the attachments and stuff for that machine. Anyway, coming over, you got your back machines, your pull downs, your shoulder riser. You know, we bought these out of a closing gym that was closing down. They were selling everything they had, so we picked these up for a pretty good deal. I don't know what brand are they? I think they're Hoist. Yeah, Hoist. Yep. Gym high-end brand. Got the leg press, which is pretty cool. That's a $12,000 machine. You guys keep in mind, I didn't pay this much at all for these machines. This is all, I bought this from a dude. He competed in, a weightlifting class of some sort. But anyway, he's older guy getting rid of his equipment. And anyway, yeah, I picked that up for, I believe, $2,500. But no kidding, that's a $12,000 leg press if you had to go buy that new. And then all of this we bought brand new because we couldn't find anything on Facebook Marketplace that we really wanted. I mean, we could find shit, but it's not anything that we really wanted. It wasn't exact. It didn't do what we wanted. So because we're limited on space, we decided that every machine that we buy has to have a duality to it. So it's, in other words, it's got to be a machine that does 2 or more different workouts. So in this case, so it's a leg press, but it's also a leg curl machine. So when we bought this equipment here, we bought a leg press, or excuse me, a leg curl, or leg curl. But it didn't do a leg extension. So it would do a leg extension, but it wouldn't do a leg curl. So we sold that and we bought this machine that does both, saving us space, and which, we're kind of limited on space. We're in a 24 by 24 building. Anyway, and then we bought this machine. Ramey really loves this. It's a hip abductor. You can see right there, hip abductor machine. Pretty cool. Anyway, it works your inner, outer thighs, glutes. Of course, I had to have this bicep, tricep machine. Does both. Check out my wall. We picked up all these signs. This is all the stuff that we tried to sell these signs at a flea market and different locations, but nobody really wanted them. And I was selling them for like $10 a sign. No one really wanted them. So, I'm like, you know what? This would work really well in our gym. So we have this whole back wall full of signs. We actually ordered more because as you can see, we didn't fill up the wall. I want to fill up the wall. We got more neon signs coming too. Anyway, and then we went and bought of course, every gym has to have a bench press. This is pretty cool. It's a bench press and shoulder press. Does an incline press, regular press, does everything. The only drawback I would say is I wish they had more weight. I've more than maxed out on this, but I'll tell you something, a simple fix, you guys, for something like that is I bought a weight pin. Okay, check this out. This is a weight pin. So here's my leg extension machine, leg curl machine, and then I have a weight pin. So you can max out the weight, and then if you need more weight, you just put this pin in here, and then you can add more weight to it. It actually surprisingly works really well. which, you know, really I actually recommend that, because if you're trying to, you can spend more money putting more weight on the machine, which costs more money in shipping, or just buy the bare minimum and then buy a weight pin and add the additional weight that you need. To me, that makes more sense, and it works incredibly well. So I highly recommend it. So I use the weight pin over here. So if I come over here and use the bench press, I'll put the weight pin in, you know, right? You know, it's decent weight. We're looking at 220 pounds bench press. You know, I mean, how big do you want to be? How much do you really need to push? Yes, I'm maxed out on it. I'll generally add another 40, 50 pounds to that. And honestly, that's good. Okay, this machine, I freaking love. Some guy offered me $1,500. I'm not going to show it to you yet. He offered me $1,500. And I don't think I'd sell it for $5,000. It is so over-engineered. It was built in the 1980s, like Arnold Schwarzenegger type of shit. I actually use it more than I do this brand new machine. But check this bench press out. Ready? It's Paramount. I mean, this thing is insane. I absolutely love this machine, this bench press. You could do it, and you know, there's nothing special about it. I mean, the only thing you can do is adjust the seat post. So you might be able to do an incline, a decreased bench press, but it's not super efficient. It's really just, it's one motion. Unlike this, I mean, you can change the seating position. You can change, you know, the handles can come up so that you can do, you know, shoulder presses. You know, the bench lays down. Let's pull this here. Okay, the bench lays down so you can do different levels, different type of bench presses. Honestly, this, I paid way less money for this, and I absolutely am in love with it. It is so over-engineered. I mean, this thing, I mean, to try to move this thing, I mean, all the metal is solid. It's not hollow, unlike this one. This is just incredible. As you can see, I kind of rigged up a weight system. I put these great big nails right here. They're stakes, big old metal stakes. I think they're meant for concrete, but I'm able to hang a whole bunch more weight off of them. And anyway, that's how I add more weight. You can put a weight pin in there too, and that would work, but that works just fine for me. Anyway, cool stuff, man. I mean, this was like Arnold Schwarzenegger era machines. Again, just super over-engineered. I mean, you got your Zerk pins for greasing, and I mean, you don't see that in modern, you know. I mean, look at all the shit going on there. I mean, this thing is way over the top. I love it. I wouldn't sell it. Yeah, I had a guy, I was selling a bunch of exercise equipment, and they came over, and I guess they were opening up a gym, and he's just like, dude, what do I got to do to buy this from you? Now, keep in mind, I picked this up, I kid you not, for $300. It was a gym that was closing. It was the same equipment that I got this from. Okay? As you can see, same color scheme and everything, hoist. Same thing. This is a Paramount, it looks like, not a hoist. But, yeah. Yeah, okay, Paramount. That's a Paramount. So, yeah, gym quality, you guys. If you guys are looking for gym equipment, man, don't buy it new. Look on Facebook Marketplace. I mean, you can pick up stuff for super cheap. I mean, this machine right here, okay, I bought this brand new, you know, gym quality, but still, I paid $2,000 for that. This, I paid $300. And honestly, I would have paid more for this than I would this. Just really an incredible machine. Anyway, got some cardio stuff going on. Anyway, check out the butterfly machine. Anyway, yeah, work in progress, you guys. I got a few more machines showing up, but punching bag, you got to have one of those. Everybody has to have a punching bag. So my cardio section in the shop here is going to be upstairs. So I built this platform. And that's all going to be cardio up there. I started putting stuff up there. You guys are probably thinking, how did you get those 400-pound machines up there? Well, I had to install a hoist right there in order to get that machine up there. So I've decided, as you can see, there's no stairs. So what I've decided is I'm actually going to build an elevator operated by that hoist that gets us up and down from that platform. It's going to be right here where this cable, I'm going to move this cable machine probably over to this corner, and I'm going to build a little elevator right here. And it's going to hoist us up to the top of that platform so we can get to our cardio. Anyway, okay, cool, you guys. Just wanted to give you a little tour of the gym. Yeah, cool stuff. All right, until the next time, you guys. Love you. Bye.